Oh no. What is this? There's a whole lineup of them.
Yeah.
Oh, when did these come in?
Today, just a little while ago.
Oh, cane chairs. Except, wait a minute. There's no holes. How are you going to cane it?
Yeah, this is cane webbing, and it's pressed cane, and it's pre-woven back here.
Oh, let me see that.
Oh, let me get it out of here. Comes in
look
sheets.
at that.
And you dampen it, soak
Isn't
it,
that something?
and I have to clean these grooves out.
Oh, is that what you're doing now?
Well, yeah, here's one cleaned out. I don't know why. I was hoping that they were easy cleanouts, but they're a lot of work.
Oh, okay. So this isn't just easy as it looks.
No.
You've got to clean out that gutter. What's holding it in there?
Glue.
Oh.
And then after you soak the material, then you press the new spline in. You have to cut it to fit. These all need mitered corners.
Okay, well let's get a look too at what you're doing here for a minute.
Yeah, it's more work than a craft, you know. It's
okay.
not.
This is a woodworker's job.
Yeah, that's exactly. And this is a spline chisel, by the way. But I do have my own cut out of screwed. I don't know what this was cut out of. My husband did it.
Okay, well.
I like that one actually better than this one. Usually.
We'll have to come back and you'll have to show us how to put that, what did you call it? Cane webbing.
Yeah, cane webbing, or I call it machine cane all the time, but...
Okay. Okay, well, it's a lot of chairs there.
Yeah, and they're a rush order, too.
Oh, always.
Yeah,
okay.
I usually give people more time, but, you know, with the upcoming wedding, these people need them.
Okay.
Because it was postponed a while.
Well, let's see exactly what you're doing there.
Yeah, this one's coming out a little bit. Well, the top part came out easy, and now I'm the bottom part. The cane's glued in better than the spline. No. Sorry about that. But
so what happens? Is it no good if the dogs eat it?
I'm short. You know, I might not have the right size.
Okay, well, it's better to have an old dog that's laying and polite than it is a puppy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next day, is this when we're able to see something exciting? Is this when you put the cane in?
Heck no. These chairs are really hard to clean. I had to go to vinegar and water.
And then
it depends what kind. If you could see the glue down here.
And then you cook it? What does that do?
Well, see, this was probably done with a glue that's not soluble in water. And the vinegar helps loosen it. But the glue I use, if you pour water on it, it'll dissolve. Where this is probably put in with glue that doesn't dissolve in water, so it's hard to get out.
Okay, so you're back to pounding.
The vinegar is supposed to help it, and then the water loosens the cane a little bit, makes it softer, so that it's easier to get out.
Okay.
But this has been, you know, I don't usually do 4 chairs at once, but what's nice is I'm soaking some and then working on another one and as I go. So it works out. But it's a work job, not pleasant.
Okay, so now it's pound.
Yeah, well, I'll work on this one. I'm soaking those. And I'm going to start pounding this. This one isn't still out yet. I got to watch my hands too now because I pound them occasionally.
Oh, how does that work if you're 80?
It doesn't work too good. It still hurts even when you're younger.
So what are you doing now? I thought this stuff was already woven.
Well, occasionally there's broken pieces in it. So what I do is take the ends that I'm not using and take out the broken pieces and reweave it.
Oh no.
I mean, it's one of those
Okay,
things.
so
The machine can't know what's wrong, and then it's a big roll.
And is that standard procedure? Does everybody do that?
I doubt it.
So I see you have the soaking.
Yeah.
It's got to be kept wet to work?
Well, it has to be soaked a long time.
Okay. So is that a lost art?
No, not this. Hand caning is kind of, it's, a lot of woodworkers do this.
And this is the part where you put it in. So why did you soak it?
So it's pliable. It would be stiff and hard to work with, and it has to be pounded into the groove.
Oh, okay.
I've lined it up on the chair so that it's straight. I use these lines on the, the wood, and then I kind of eye it up from the front and back. And you need caning wedges, and these are my special little ones that starts the thing. You've got to pound 4 sides, and I don't want to pound it in all the way. And I want my little peg back, and I'll put one of the bigger ones in. And then I'll go to the back. And pound that one in. And change the peg again because I want my little peg. Okay, now you're going to have to go side to side. Now I'm doing the sides with pegs, and it's all pegged in there now. I do like to put reed in the sides though too. I can find some small pieces
To hold it in place while you do the front and back.
Yeah, I'm going to have
Okay.
to pound some more. But I'm going to start around, actually I usually start around the front, but I have shorter pieces up here. I'm going to start around the back and pound that in. And you're supposed to go all the way around one, like start here and go all the way around, but I don't do that. I go, which is the same thing. I go that side and then I'll go to this side.
Well, in your other videos for Cane and Rush, you always had your own method.
Yeah.
You've been doing this too long.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I do it. I want to cut a little more of that cane out that's falling in the groove. I don't like extra stuff in the groove. These are the side-to-side pieces.
And so this part really isn't an art, it's the hand cane part.
Yeah, this is work.
But the hand cane
Especially
part...
cleaning the gutters. Because there's,
Okay. There may be some, what do you call, furniture refinishers that do this.
Yeah. Yeah. A few people have done it for themselves, too, I guess. I mean, it takes an knack, though, because you do have to get this straight. And it slides around. And then you did see me chip. I have to trim those ends after I'm all done going around. I got to cut more out of here. See, this is going into the groove there, so I'll cut this out, and my scissors aren't sharp at the points. They give me a rough time. I should get another pair out. And I'm going to even trim the side down now.
So you're leaving cane to go into the grooves, but you're cutting some of the extra stuff off just so it's more flexible?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you ever teach this in your classes?
Yeah, I did. I mean, people don't know what they have when they walk in the door sometimes, and you know that they just have to have the tools too. Which I if they didn't want to buy them, the wedges
Okay, this guy didn't know what he had when he called. What did he say it was?
Well, he said it was cane, but I thought because I just did those rush chairs the way he said there was wood around them, I thought, oh, there were more rush chairs.
Okay, but he meant the splint stuff that goes in the groove or the binder.
Yeah, that was just I'm going to do this side now and work down to the peg.
Okay, so we'll let you get to it. It's a long, slow process.
Actually, you can do it in about an hour if you're, you know, if it's not. But there's a lot of mitering of the corners on this too. I mean, it takes me longer than an hour now. I'm old, and I take my time too. Although it's not bad when you can do 4 in a day. That's if they're clean. The cleaning is another story.
So you're following down the end.
Well, this is a miter, and I want it to fit nice. This piece doesn't want to stay in. This will come back out. I'm just doing the corners, you know, making it fit. And then I'll put glue in it when I'm done with it.
And then at some point you cut the tails.
Well, I'm cutting them as I go. I usually cut them all and then put the pieces in. But I'm working a little different today because it's drying. I'm looking for the wider chisel, and you chisel these ends off. Some people take a lath knife or whatever they call it and cut these, but I can't do that. Watch you don't chip the wood.
So we are moving on to, what is this step?
Well, this is kind of the last step. I mean, if you want to call it steps. It's putting the spline in.
Okay. Oh, that goes in the groove and holds it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to make a miter corner, and I'm not doing a good job here. I used to mark them and everything. Now I just eye them up.
And you cut it with scissors?
Yeah, I used to do it on a chisel. Then you had to set a board down, and it was too much trouble.
Oh, okay. Then you follow it.
Well, I'm trying to get one end to fit. Well, every corner is different because of the, you know, the curve a little bit, and don't step on my material. So I think that one's going to do it, but I should.
Okay, so all hand fit. And file down to fit and to smooth up around the edges?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in, and then I'm going to eye up the... That still doesn't...
And these people find you at the farmer's market.
Yep.
So now that I've seen you do this and somebody approaches me at the farmer's market, I can say, yeah, I'll take that chair.
Ah, yeah.
And I can do it.
Well, lots of luck. Okay. Now I'm going to eyeball the upper corner.
Okay, well, I wouldn't have the patience. We'll come back and see these finished. So I see you have the glue in there now.
Yeah.
Does that mean this is the final piece?
Yes, this is. I just hope it's, I don't know, if I got that one side tight enough. That rag. I gotta get a board now and pound it all in.
Oh wow, are these finished?
Yeah, they're finished, but I have to sign them. And I put a date on them.
Oh, they look really good.
Yeah, that turned out beautiful. They're all level, and you know, I mean, straight up and down, and you know, they didn't get twisted at all. The miters on the corners turned out pretty nice. Oh.
Okay, congratulations to you and the owners.
Yep. They're very nice. And they're good sturdy chairs. They're not the most fancy, but they're nice. They're kind of modernish, and people like that. I will go over them with a little bit of cleaning, because I swapped them up with some glue a little bit, and when I cleaned them, vinegar. So, I'm very happy. I think he should be.
Okay, so we will have to stop back and catch the weaver again in her studio for another chair weaving or rug or basketry video.